Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is JPhanta and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we have the second installment of how to become a Dokkan YouTuber. Now, I might bring up some old points from the previous installment, but that's because the meta has changed a little bit. And who better to listen to about the meta of Dokkan YouTubing than a non-meta Dokkan YouTuber like myself? So with that said, let's get started with the first tip and not waste any more time. Now, before you even start your journey, if you haven't started your journey already, you want to ruin your sleeping schedule. The reason, you ask? Well, Dokkan loves to put out new information and new updates during the midnight hours of EST. And of course, if you haven't seen my first part, which I don't recommend, but still will link it in the description because why not? You obviously need to be the first one to upload the update news videos so you can avoid this. And of course, get those views up and get the YouTube money, of course. I mean, So now that you've learnt the ways of the owl, it's time to move on to the second tip, the art of clickbait. Before publishing your video, you've got to make it all fancy and looking good. So the first thing that appears that can be edited is the title. So I won't go into too much detail since it was in the first part of how to be a Dokkan YouTuber, but pretty much all caps for the win. You got to go like 100% showcase, max essay, all in caps, because that's how we do. And obviously put the DBZ Dokkan battle
I would recommend
as well,
avoiding the all caps and just do a regular title.
Oh, never mind. We're just gonna go with all lowercases. Now, of course, that wasn't the only way of getting attention. Of course, nobody really likes reading. The more important thing is the thumbnail. Now, on your thumbnail, like I said in part 1, you're obviously going to have your Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle logo somewhere on the thumbnail. Now, all you gotta do on that bad boy is put a bunch of rainbow stars and LR logos everywhere on the thumbnail. So that's what I'm going to do, and that is an easy peasy thumbnail, just like this. And voila, pretty simple. Oh, and if it is a summoning video, you're obviously going to also put on those reaction photos. So wanna like these? Or wanna like, depending on the mood, of course, and depending on your summoning video outcome. Pretty simple there. Just, cut it out, all that good stuff. So now that you've intrigued them and made them click on your video, you have to give them an introduction. So what other way than your own AMV signature intro? A few tips on making them is obviously make sure your name is on that intro because obviously you don't want anyone stealing it. 2, transitions need to be flames, fire. It has to be super smooth, not real choppy. And of course, the most important tip of them all, make sure you don't forget this. It must not be Dragon Ball Z related. It has to be every single other anime except Dragon Ball Z, because obviously you don't want to overpower them with DBZ content because your channel is obviously not anything related to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Here are some examples. And finally, the last tip that I have for you to becoming the best Dokkan tuber of all time, don't like Dragon Ball Z at all. Simple. That's it. Oh, and by the way, what you should have in your videos themselves, I don't know, just eat something. It doesn't really matter.